Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome back to another episode of some Foolcraft. Yes, we're just lounging around here on our deck chair, waiting for all these mobs to sort of spawn behind us. There we go, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, so we're just relaxing in our deck chair, letting these mobs do their thing, but enough fooling around. Is that not how I get out of the deck chair? Or maybe I've got to be in this mode. No, that doesn't work. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to an episode of Foolcraft. Having some fun here. Let's get rid of that. Can I get rid? There you go. Have we got any bags in here? No, I've only just started AFKing, but we've done a little bit of an upgrade to this spawner. So I just thought I'd quickly show you guys if we can. If we look in there, there is actually now 9 spawners. So we're probably not using it in its most efficient way. I think if we were to set this up properly, it might be more efficient to spread those spawners out and give more spawnable areas. I don't know. But they move quite quickly from there anyway. So I guess as soon as any entities are dead, the next ones are spawning. So it seems to be working pretty quickly. And yeah, I haven't opened any of these bags of late. 52 legendary, so that's not so bad. And just as and when we get one of these bags, I'm actually open them. So that's strange there. Name loot bag pet name rather than pet bag. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that and make sure nothing sort of goes in here, I guess, which would be somewhere. Yeah, might have to look at that just to be sure, because obviously I don't want. I did get one earlier though, so yeah, we'll see. But that's not what we're doing today. So let's see if I can sleep without these mobs here. I want to have a look at the applied Energistics. I can't even say it now. Let's have a look here. Basically AI. Applied. In fact, we probably need to do at applied Energistics. There we go. Energistics, yeah, I'm saying it right. So I want to have a look at this and try and get the ME storage, basically. I think that would be a nice thing to be aiming for. Let's have a look at our quest book, and it's come out of here. So we kind of started this. Unfortunately, this book restarted. So a lot of these that I've already done, I've got to do again, which is a bit strange, but yeah, that's one of those things, I guess. Don't want that one. Let's get digital. This is where we're aiming at. So I went and found 120 of those, and that gave me more of those, which is fine. Charged quartz, I need 32. I've got 8, which I actually found in the world. They are quite rare. So out of 2 stacks of normal ones, I've got 8 of those. So yeah, it takes a while to search for them. I just literally went down to this level a little bit below it and just literally mined my way, all the way through it until I found the charge ones as well. So because we are going to need those. If we look at the recipe for the fluids crystals, let's have a look at those. Fluid. So this is what we need. This is the next thing we'll have to do in our quest. And it says here, drop 1 charged Certis quartz and 1 nether quartz and 1 redstone dust into a puddle next to one another, and wait a moment to receive 2 fluids crystals. So that's pretty good. You get 2 for 1. And okay, you're using redstone and quartz, but if you've got plenty of that, that's a pretty good trade to get those. And I know some of the recipes will allow you to either use these normal quartz crystals or these fluids crystals. So if you can convert those into 2, that's pretty good. Right, let's go to some water. Here we go over here, and let's see what happens when we do this. Let's stand out of the water, I guess. So if we drop 8 of those, do we really want 8? No, let's do 4. I don't know how many we're going to need, and drop 4 in there. And then that's doing something, I guess. And there we go. Yay! That's given. Oh, yes, of course it gives us 8, doesn't it? So we could get 16 if we wanted to. So I guess that's. Let's have a look back to there. Go into the book. Done. And how many do we need? We need 32 of these to actually get the achievement there. So what we need is more of this charged. Okay, so that's what we need to do. And now to do that, let's come out of there. We're going to have to make something. So let's head over here. And we need a charger, so it's not there on the screen. So let's just go back in here and have a look. Charger. And we need one of these. So that's pretty simple to make. If we, I presume that was that normal iron. I didn't actually look. It's just normal iron. So let's take some iron out of here. And that's aluminium. Or aluminum, if you want to be that way. So let's go there. Make one of those. Boom. We've got that. So that's one thing, but we need to generate power. So just have a look in here. I think we got a generator earlier on, didn't we? Was it a coal generator or something like that? Let's see if we've got that in here. I love these chests. Oh, I do love these chests. Coal generator, there we go. So I guess we need that with, let's plonk that down there, some coal. Let's take some coal, stick that in there, and that should generate power for us. Yeah, slowly generating power. So if I stick this on top, will it then charge it? How does that work? Does it say whether it's getting charged? Says 3, contains 3. So let's see if we place one of those in there. How do we? We don't place one of those in there. That's why we place one of those. There we go. So is that charging? Doesn't look like it's... Yes, it is. Look, we just saw that change. So if I now take that out, it's now been added to my ones I've got there. So that's pretty cool. That's working. So all we have to do is put those in there. I wonder, do we have... Just trying to think. We could probably put it in with pipes, but I'm just wondering, do we have something as simple as a good old-fashioned hopper, and does that work? Let's have a look. Is it going... No, it's going from the side, the top. Let's put those in there, and we'll see if that goes down. I guess we also need to pull them out, but that's gaining more power, which is pretty good. I guess... Well, that was a nice little... Did that then? Yes, that worked. I suppose we ought to leave those in there, and another one went straight in. So all we need to do is take these out as they are done, and they did a little spark. So we need 32 of those. So yeah, I'm going to carry on doing this until we get our 32. There we go, 32. So does that mean we get the quest? We do. Quest complete. Charge Certus Quartz. Fantastic. So let's have another little look at that. 32 there. We can then claim 64. That's awesome. So it's worth doing these quests if you're doing them, guys. We need Certus Quartz seeds on the next one. But I think what we need to do is have a quick look and see what we need to make this system, because we don't necessarily want to go through all the book if we don't have to. We've obviously got disk drives and things like that we've got to make at some point. And I believe in this pack it's in like easy mode, if you like, so it's more like refined storage in the way it works. We don't need a controller and things like that. But what we do need, so we're going to need the ME drive is one thing. Now for the ME drive we're going to need cables. So cables are these crystals which we were making, plus a quartz fiber, and that's made with never quartz dust, or Certus quartz dust. Never quartz dust is fair enough. So we're going to need a pulverizer, or a sag mill. Probably a sag mill would be easier to make. Let's have a look. Piston, machine chassis. We've got capacitors, or we could make capacitors quite easy. Yeah, we got all the material for that. So maybe that's the way we need to go to do the pipes and that sort of thing. So we'll make a sag mill, get some quartz dust and do that, and that will give us our cables. We've got iron, no problem. Engineering processor, so we're going to need an inscriber to create a printed engineering circuit, and then that will convert, plus a printed silicon. So circuit, so these are using the presses then. Okay, so the presses are what we got from the meteorites. You may remember we collected loads of those. Let's just get rid of that and have a look in here. Hopefully, if I put them in here, or I could have left. No, there they are. So we've got 2 sets of those each. So that's pretty good. So we're going to need those to actually make this. And what else are we going to need? We wanted to make the printed silicon. Again, in an inscriber, the silicon. So yeah, I think that's all pretty easy. What's an inscriber cost to make? And we can make one of those as well, because it's just pistons and fluix crystal. So yeah, let me get all those bits together, and then we can at least sort of get ourselves working towards that, I guess. So did we have... oh no, there was only one in there. Some of these actually go quite quickly. So you see that one's done already. That one's done already. Maybe... no, it wasn't. Was it done? Certus quartz. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But some of them, yeah, that one's done. Some of them were sort of changing there. It changed quite quickly. Some of them were taking a bit longer. See, that one looks like it's already done, yeah, straight away. But hey, that's pretty good. Okay, let me get the inscriber together and the sag mill and get all these materials together. Right, let's see if we can build this now. Let's have a look now. So we're looking at the applied Energistics storage. So ME drive. What are we missing? So we're not missing anything. We've got it all. So we've got the engineering processes. I put it all together, and we have a drive, which is fantastic. But yeah, it doesn't do very much on itself because we need some drives in there, and I think we need these storage cells. I was having a look to see. I was ideally looking for something that said drive, but I couldn't see that, so I'm guessing it's these storage cells, because when you look at the storage housing, it's this quartz, glass, redstone and iron ingot, and the difference between that and a storage cell of 1k, which isn't very much, is this one little bit in the middle. So yeah, it's basically housing and a storage component. So if we look at that, that's simple enough. It's any kind of quartz, this logic processor, which again is just done in the inscribers. So in theory, let's see if we can make some of those. It helps if we're in the crafting grid, doesn't it? Okay, derp. Let's have a look. Let's try again. So let's make 3 of those. Yeah, we can make 3 of those. Fantastic. Let's put those in the middle because I think that's where they were going. And can we now make it? No, we need some quartz glass. Quartz glass is quartz dust. Or StarCraft. Java has stupid resetting quests. I was about to finish with a chicken quest. Oh, poor Java Dad is having the same issue as me. But yeah, that's basically never quartz dust or whichever in the pulverizer. So we do have some of that already made up. So let's... no, we've just done one of those. What did we want? We wanted the glass. So let's make 4. We need... I don't know. Let's make that for a moment. And I was going to set up ME storage for my next video, but now I have to find the flint egg first. Oh, poor thing. Okay, so now we need to make this drive. Can we make it? And we can, and we can make 3 of them, which is fantastic. There we go, just the achievement better than chests. Absolutely. So I guess if we... can we put these in here? Let's... do we need an empty hand? That's come out the thing now. I had this same problem on... with fine storage. So let's right click on there. We should be able to drop those in there, and we can. So there we go. So at the moment they're not on. A, it needs power, but B, it's going to AFK. So B, it needs actually some kind of way of viewing this. We need a terminal of sorts. So we can get, and let me have a look where it is. We get these terminals at the bottom. So we've got an ME interface, but we need a crafting terminal. So ME terminal, we need a crafting terminal. So a crafting terminal. Okay, we need illuminated panel. Illuminated panel looks simple enough. We could probably make that. We're missing the glowstone, but we got some glowstone, so that's okay. We need one of those is easy enough. And what else did we need? These formation cores, which is flux dust. Again, that's all doable. We can make those up, and we also need. What else did we need? We needed. Looking down here, so we needed one of these calculation processors. So silicon, yes. Redstone, yeah. Printed calculation circuit. Ooh, this looks a bit different. Pure Certis quartz. drop a Certis quartz seed made from Certis quartz dust and sand into a puddle of water. To make the process faster, add crystal growth accelerators. Yeah, this takes something like 8 Minecraft days or something stupid like that to actually do one. So we can make the actual seeds. That's easy enough. Were they up here? Where's the pure quartz? So anyways, it's just saying drop a seed. Alright, okay, so there's a Certis, drop a Certis quartz seed. Let's have a look up here. Certis quartz seed. So yeah, it's literally, we're missing both components, but again, Certis quartz dust we can get from the sag mill just by putting in a Certis quartz, so that's no problem at all. But we can mix it with sand. However, yeah, let's have a look. Growth crystal accelerator. Let's see if I can recognize. It's not that one. This one here. Can we make one of those? So iron ingots, quartz glass again, which is simple to make. We just made a load of that. I've lost it again. Flux block. I guess that's the thing. Oh, we actually need 4 of those. Yeah, so we can make. Why does that do that? So we probably want to do 4. We can put 4 together. And what else did we need from that? Glass, iron ingots. Can we crystal? Can we make that now? We can. We can make 3 of them. What are we missing then? We are missing some more quartz glass. Okay, so I can make that up as well. So I think I'm going to make those up, but what we then need to do is there must be some kind of power interface that because with these there's a way of converting any kind of power that we could probably use this generator to actually sort of generate the power and connect to using these ME glass cables. So just trying to work out what that is. It's going to be something somewhere. I don't know. I will find it. Empty capacitors. No, it's nothing like that. It's got to be to do with cables, I guess, isn't it? Unity panel export bus. No. Density bus import interface toggle lever tunnels. Optic fiber illuminate panel. Monitor, ME conversion monitor. No, but it's going to be something like that. It's going to be some kind of conversion. So let's see if we can just search on that. And no, I don't think it's that. That's something else. But you know what? I'll go and look it up. I'll find what it is, because we need that to actually power this stuff. And I think I'm going to get those bits together, and I'll come back and we'll see how quick these growth crystals actually work for the system, because we've got 3 of them there. It's probably going to be easy enough to make some kind of ghetto place where we can sort of stick these and put the water in the middle, and yeah. So let me get those bits together now, and I think I might try and do some quests in between as well, because Certis quartz seeds, if we can make 64 of those, we get another 64, and that's what we've got to change into the pure Certis quartz. So that kind of makes sense to do. Make 32 of those. That would make sense as well, because we're going to use them. Yeah, so I'll probably do those as well, and then we can move on to the next stage of this. We have our 4 crystal growth accelerators now in place, and you've got to have these so this is facing towards where we're going to be doing the stuff. And then I've realized what the thing was. It was an energy acceptor. So if we put this energy acceptor there, you can see it now connects to these cables. Oh, and they were doing their flashy thing. And what we should have, yes, we have power to the drive. Can't access it yet because we need this terminal. But what we should be able to do is stick this water here. And then I think it was these that we wanted. So if we drop those actually in it, that would probably help. So where did they go? There they go. So let's drop these in it now. And normally they don't despawn, and I think these are probably the same. Yeah, this item won't despawn. So normally, as I said, they take something like 8 Minecraft days, which is absolutely crazy. But you can come along and then have a look and see what the progress is. Already 6%. That is absolutely awesome, because that means we're going to be able to make this in about a minute flat or something stupid like that. So put those in there. Let's see what else we need. I've got most of the stuff together for this. If we look here, I've made the ME terminal, which, as I said, it was quite easy to actually get all the components together for that. We've obviously got that. We need this pure Certis quartz. I think that's what we're looking for now. So it'll be an inscriber calculation press and pure Certis quartz. And again, that's going to be an achievement. So which did we want? Inscriber calculation press. I think that's what it said, wasn't it? So let's just check that was correct. We've got those. Here we go. Inscriber calculation press. Yeah, so if we put one Certis quartz in there, we'll get our silicon and then, or rather our calculation circuit, and then from the calculation circuit we should make this with redstone and silicon, printed silicon. So yeah, we've got that ready as well. So let's see how this is doing. Not quite ready yet, but let's have a look at the progress. 38%. Okay, so it's going to take a few minutes. It's not going to be, but it's certainly not going to be, you know, 20 minutes times 8, which is like an hour and a half or something stupid like that. I don't know. You do the maths. It's a long time. That's all I can say. It's an awful long time for this to happen. But yeah, hopefully give it a minute and we'll have it. Is that them ready? Let's have a look. Pure Certis quartz. Yes, absolutely awesome. And we've completed that task as well. And what I'm going to do, actually, is going to put the other 64 in there, because that is another task. Did they go in? Yes, they did. That's another task that we need to do as well. So let's just quickly look at that, because hopefully what it will mean is we can actually get, let's get digital. Let's get digital. Yeah, so there we go. That's finished, and we have the choice of actually going for those growth crystals. So if you didn't want to make them, then you could choose it. However, they were easy enough to make. That's the thing. So we get a choice reward. It says complete, detect, claim. So I want to claim these. Does it? Oh right, okay. It selects it there, I guess. If you wanted that, yeah. So we need to make sure we get those. Click on claim. That one's done. Awesome. And we'll have the other one done in a minute, which is again awesome. And I'm wondering if it'll open up then some more quest line when that's done, because that's not very much to do with that, is it? But that works. So let's see. All we need to do then is make this terminal. Oh, actually, no, it's not what we need to do, is it? We need to put this in here. Let's put just one of those in there. Pure Certis quartz in there. That's going to make it into the other item, and then we need one of these, redstone, and what we're making. Okay, and my inventory, look at that. It's a little bit of a mess. So let's take that out of there. We'll have to pick that up. We want one redstone. Was it redstone? I thought it was red. Yes, it was one redstone, and it's one of those. It's a server having a bit of a problem at the moment. It seems a little bit laggy. Let's see if we can get rid of something in here. What do we want to get rid of? Nothing. I want it all. Tell you what, let's put our slime sling away and the bucket away, because we don't need that anymore. Let's put that there. Don't need those inscribers. I made 3 inscribers. In fact, we probably could set those up on the network now, because we've got power for them all with the ME cables. We don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Give ourselves a little bit more room. And wow, that's taking a while. Are we out of power? We're out of power. We've got any coal? We've got some coal. We need more coal. We need more coal. We cannot generate the power, Captain. There we go. 63 in there. That's going to be burning. It's probably using it all as well. Is that now getting it? 46%. That's powered. Is it using all because we're doing that? Is this coal generator just not enough? Man, it's generating, but oh, it is going up. That's okay. It's getting the power to it now. Power is going to be a big thing. We need to sort out power. That's something we need to do, because this coal generator isn't going to do it. There we go. We've got one of those. And is that all we needed? Was that it? Was that the thing? ME crafting terminal. Woohoo! We got a crafting terminal. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. Just earn the achievement, a much bigger table. Oh yes. Oh, let's get this. Let's do this. I need a cable. Oh, I'm excited. I am. Let's stick this behind here, and then let's stick that on there, and then let's click on that. And look at that! Look at that! We can put stuff in here. We can put 10 iron ingots in there. It's in the storage. And if we click on there, we can see that it's in there. 10 of 1,000. 10,000, 1,024 bytes. So basically the way this works is you can see it says there 1 of 63 types. So this will store 64 stacks of 64 per disk on a 1K drive, which isn't very much. So what we've got to do is be careful that we don't put things like this that can't stack in it. We only want to put stackable things. So again, things like these, which we haven't got very many of, that will take up one of those 64 slots. So we don't really want to do that. We just want to use it for things that do stack, that we're going to need quite a lot of. And again, I guess it's things like the redstone and all that kind of stuff, because that's the kind of stuff that we are going to stack. And what we've got to remember as well, I guess, in fact I want to bring this, I don't like it there. What we've got to do as well, I guess, is kind of let's put it on. Oh, has it separated? Is that the? This is not a good start. Right, let's put one of those there. That's what we need. We made 3 of them. That's why. Stick that on the front. There we go. Much neater, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got to watch that we don't lose power, because if we lose power when we do this, then that's going to be a bit of an issue. But you know, as soon as I put these in here, as you can see, even just putting this stuff in here, it's filling up the drives quite quickly. So if we look at there, yeah, 5 types. So 77 used, but it's 5 types. That's the more important thing, is that we don't fill this up too much with stuff. But it's certainly going to allow us to do all our crafting stuff a little bit easier. So I'm going to put things like that in, and it means also as well we can take the drives out and transfer them, move them when we need to. And things like coal, we probably need to make sure we've always got coal somewhere. So I'll probably want to get some storage of that separate. I think that's possibly a good idea. We've got quite a bit though, so yeah. So we might need to leave sort of 1 stack somewhere just in case it runs out of power and we need to power it. But the rest we could easily put into here. That is awesome. That is so nice. So nice to have that kind of storage. And we really need to make the bigger drives for sure. And again, only 7 types, but yeah, that's pretty good. And how is this looking? This actually grows as it does it, which is awesome. Let's have a look now, and that is finished. So we've got another thing complete, which is absolutely awesome. Let's go and have a look at that. And what do we get? We've done that one, so that's the one we've done, and we get 8 more pure ones. Claim done, and that's it. Is that it? Is that the whole thing? Is that the whole thing to the storage system? Not just a storage mod, the storage mod. Okay, well that's pretty awesome. So we've obviously got a lot of other ones that we can do, which is just manic. Yeah, okay, and I dare say that's going to disappear again as well as we do it, but it's allowed us to do it. Is that the same quest again? Is that the... I think it is, isn't it? Let's get digital. Yeah. Good. Okay, well that's all complete. We have our storage system set up, albeit a bit janky and sort of around there like that. The thing that will be interesting is they've got these storage buses. So, and that's not a bus as in something that transports you around the city. This is a storage bus that allows you access to things. So let's just, if I can find, I can never find. I think here, import bus and export bus. So I think this allows us to move things inside. ME storage bus. Is that what I'm thinking it is? I don't know. Maybe you can let me down below, but I'm thinking that there's a way of accessing external storage using one of these perhaps a storage bus. I mean, it's an ME interface, which is relatively simple. We just need some quite clear glass, or just any glass, I guess. Or is it just the quite clear glass? I think possibly any glass and the iron. I'm just going to let it rotate through its permutations. One each of those gives us that storage bus, and then we need a piston and a sticky piston. Let's just make it quickly. Let's see if we can do this. We should have some pistons in here. Let's have a look, because this will be interesting to see, because I know in the Sky Factory series I was doing, we can connect these to external storage, the storage system there. So it'd be interesting to see. We've not got any more pistons. That shouldn't be in there anyway. And am I missing them? Did I put them in my bag? No pistons in there, but we've got wood and we've got iron. So let's make, and we need a slime ball of some sort. Then we can make a piston. So let's take one of those. Let's do it. Let's do it in here, shall we? In our crafting terminal. let's make one of these. Let's do that and make one of those and stick it in there. And then what else did we want to stick in there? Stick some iron in there. We'll stick that redstone in there. We'll stick these in there as well. Let's stick these two of those because I think we're going to use them. And let's see, can we make this now? Didn't appear so. So it's missing the glass. That's what it's saying it's missing. So have we got glass of any sort? We have. Let's try this glass and see if that works. And that's the other thing as well, it can stay in there. Let's do that and that. It does. We make it. It was any kind of glass, so that's fine. Let's put that in there. We've got another achievement. Let's can we make that now? We're missing the normal piston. Okay, let's make up a normal piston. Let's make one of those because we don't need any more. Let's chuck it in the system. And ME storage bus. So is that what I'm thinking? Earn the achievement limitless potential. So if we stick that there, you see, what I'm wondering, and it's a little bit far away, so we might need to make another piece of glass to get to it. Glass, another piece of cable to get to it, which I don't know if we've got the stuff for. So what does that need? ME storage cable. Cable. Let's do that. So we want a ME glass cable. Can we make one? No, we're missing the quartz fiber. Can we make that? We're missing. Well, actually, what we should be able to do, let's have a look, is use quartz, which we've got loads of. So let's get rid of those and put those in. There we go. So we'll make 3 of those, which is fantastic. Put those back in. We'll make some more because we're always going to use these. That's for sure. Right, now can we make it? I don't want to use the pure. We've got to make sure we use the... no, I don't want that type. See, you've got to be careful you're not using your expensive ones, so let's use these and we'll make that many. There we go. Put those back in. Now let's have a look. If I connect this up here, that's all connected. The nice thing about this as well, evidently, is that these normally with the system you have networks and then you've got to channel different channels and all the rest of it, a bit like a proper computer system. But with this, because it's in easy mode, you don't have to do that, which is awesome. So let's have a look. Oh my, look at that. We don't even need this. That is awesome. So I'm going to make a couple of more of those. and we are going to have access to. I'm going to make this a bit tidier as well. I'll start laying the cables underground a little bit, because we've these you can connect to not just on the front but underneath as well. So I think I'll do that. Move this around a little bit. Make a little simple network here. Connect these to there. But look at that. It's awesome. It's awesome. How's this thing doing? It's gaining power now as well, which is good. So yeah, we've got to be careful on that. But that's awesome. We can chuck anything in these chests. So let's put those inscriber presses in there. In fact, the one thing that's not in a chest here is these 2 illuminated panels. So we're going to stick that in there. And now if we come to here, 2 illuminated panels, which is awesome. And it's sorted at the moment, so we can then, let's have a look. Search box mode, standard, JI synchronized. So that now means when we put ME in there, it searches for it here, but searches for it here as well. So if we wanted to make a cable, we can type that. We obviously haven't got any in there, but if I stick 2 of these in, now we have got 2 in there. So we can either make them or take them out the system. That is awesome. That guys, I'm so happy. I am. Do you know what? It's time to change from being Magneto to something else. Let's celebrate with a new hat. What have we got? Let's go to the beginning. Let's go. Let's. Oh my goodness! There's a dragon. Yeah, no, that's. Isn't he the cutest thing? But no, it's. Oh, that's no good. No, we don't want these people sat on my head. That will not do. That's. No, even you wild. No. Right. Okay. So, Abraham Lincoln hat. Yeah. Okay. That's. You know what? It's a computer. No, we're not going to have Bane. No, we're not. Kind of chest. Yeah. Clip on Halo. Computer. I'm going to go for a computer. I'm done. I'm going for a computer because we've just created our storage computer system. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, guys. If you have, do leave a like down below. Don't forget to come join us on our Discord server. The link's in the description and also on my main channel. So yeah, look up the top of the channel art and you'll see a link there to all my things. Like that guy just spawned there, didn't he? He did. I just saw him myself. Go and get him, dogs. Does that mean these spawners are spawning further away? What's going on? Because that's within so many blocks of me, but there's more over there, and we've got this torch. And unless it's some kind of horde thing, you know, that zombies are suddenly, because I do get that every now and then. I suddenly find a few zombies where I am. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But anyway, guys, yeah. You know, you'll see the links up at the top of my YouTube channel for Discord and other things like my Twitter account, and then also things like my Patreon account. If you want to support me, then get the rewards for that. That'll be awesome. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, we will see you in the next episode here of Foolcraft. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.